Hello, 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 and welcome everybody to It's All a Work. Today we are here to review King and Queen of the Ring. Logan Paul gets put in his place. We get news about Drew, and the King of the Ring match itself ends in controversy. I will say that it was a pretty good show overall. I mean, I would give it a high rating if I were the man rating the shows.
9, 8.5, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good as far as shows go. PLEs.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Now, I was telling a friend of mine that it's really nice to see decent PLEs go on after WrestleMania because it normally doesn't happen. You normally just have PLEs that are like just the drizzling shits for, all the way up until like the one before SummerSlam. Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Lull.
Yep. But either way, we're gonna.
Was out there working.
Yep. But either way, we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna go to the pre-show. We have our last-minute title match in Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill versus Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae for the women's tag team titles. So again, this was on the pre-show. It was not on the main show. You know what's really interesting? You'll see tonight, later on, that the tag team champs, the male tag team champs are in the house. DIY's in the house. The Street Profits were in the house. All of that, and for some damn reason, we had to throw at the last minute a women's tag team championship match together. And we literally have stories with these other tag teams set up in place. Nah, let's just throw this bullshit together real quick. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah. Well, the only reason they probably, because they're generating stories. They don't have anything for the women's tag team. They want the men's tag team to build a little bit before they put them in the PLEs and shit. Women's, they're just like, fuck it. Bianca and Jade, y'all are amazing. Go out there and put in some work. Legitimately. That is all it is.
Fair enough. I mean, and yes, they are fantastic performers, no doubt about it, but oh man, I just wish that we had some stories with them because they're great. I love watching them work, but I would like a story behind it, some kind of something.
I mean, that's just the question. Who do you?
Yeah, I don't know. We have the number one contenders now, so maybe we'll start to build somewhere from here. But I mean, presumably, there's going to be one more match before. Or there's going to be one more match before SummerSlam, so we'll see. Or maybe the number one contendership will take these new ladies against Jade and Bianca. I don't know. I really don't know. Either way, it was disappointing. So, but let's just get into it. So the match is really all Jade and Bianca until the chop block comes from Candice. And Indy's going to get the tag in. She's going to work the leg, Bianca's leg. And in the corner, she's going to work the wrong leg. She's going to hook the wrong leg.
Yep.
And Bianca was the one that saved it. Bianca is the one that threw her leg up and made it look like there was extra leverage on her other leg or something. But Bianca did what she had to do to actually save the way that looked. So good on Bianca. But slightly embarrassing.
It's a vet. Vets had to save the day. As we'll, I guess, find out later.
Sure.
But yeah.
Jade's going to get the hot tag, destroy Indy and Candice until Indy is able to get another drop kick. Is able to get a drop kick to Jade that sends her kind of out of the ring. That was kind of their whole thing. They couldn't get momentum unless they attacked him from behind, right? So Candice is going to try to do a springboard backflip, and she will not get all of it. And that's kind of a shame because I feel like You know, I feel like that was their spot, you know, in the match. That was their big spot where it looked like they were almost going to win, and instead Candice landed on her head. Landed on her head on top of Jade. And it sucks. Because they're good wrestlers. They're both really good wrestlers. So to botch, that's like a crucial point. So to botch that kind of sucks. I don't think anybody's really giving them a hard time about it. The only reason I'm even mentioning it is because it's a review show, and it's what happened. So,
I mean, nobody legitimately, I haven't heard anything about that match, and that just shows how many people actually watch it.
It's fair. So, either way, Jade is going to notice Bianca back on the ropes after she had been knocked down, so she's going to tag Bianca in, and the finish is a double team DDT to a modified German suplex for the win. What's funny about this is after the move, Jade is going to actually miss her kip up. I think it's because Bianca's legs were in the way, so she tried to kick Kip up, but she missed it, which I thought was funny. And it happened at the exact moment of the pin, so they had to do the replay of it. So you had to see it twice. Like I said, for having no story, honestly, it was an okay match. What do you think, G, is next for Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae now that they've lost?
Back burner, unfortunately. They'll still have something going on with those two because they want to get that heel stuff continuing.
Yep.
But as far as that tag team championship, I'm pretty sure that's dead for a while. That's dead in the water. They're just gonna start doing random tag teams. I don't even see a story coming out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure they'll get something somewhere down the line, but I'm pretty sure they're going to fade into obscurity until they get called back up. Moving on to what I thought was one of the best matches of the night because of the story that is developing here. We have Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan for the women's world title. Why aside, G? What you trying to tell me, Big G?
Man, we gonna get into it later. All right, we gonna get into it later. Just go. If you're gonna do the play-by-play, go for it.
No, I'm not gonna, I won't do the play-by-play for this, except for like one or two matches. I didn't do play-by-play. I have just some notes. So I took four notes. First note I took, out of the two, Seth has all the fashion sense because Becky really had a chance to do something great with her outfit tonight because she says she's always jealous of Seth. And she really shit the bed on that opportunity. Like, that wasn't a good outfit.
The motherfucker looked like she belonged in the Panic at the Disco video. That's what I'm saying. I was like, what the fuck did Brandon Urie get here?
No, she should have taken notes from Lyra, because I will say Lyra's outfit was absolutely fantastic.
Her shit was fire. And you know what? It made me change my mind for a second because I was like, yo, I don't know. That outfit, I don't know. She might pull it out. That outfit was disgusting. Nah, bring that back. Relive that. PLEs, all that. I'm all for that.
So, I'm going to mention something, my second note, and I'm going to also put our Twitter link in the bio here, or not in the bio, but in the chat. And again, everybody feel free to join the conversation, or when G puts up some polls, when he puts up polls through the night, be sure to vote on them. This is just a way that we have everybody join the conversation. But I posted on our Twitter, you know, the commentators for the entirety of the match, like, talked mad shit about Liv. They dogged her. I don't know if you noticed it, but like even when Liv was getting the upper hand and maintaining the upper hand, they were critiquing like her length of submission and like, oh, I don't know if I would do that there and this, that, and the other thing. Like really just going in on her. And I mean, what happened to like one commentator being on each side? Like, it's very weird because you really didn't see that the rest of the night. Like Corey Graves took the side of the heel for the rest of the night.
Right.
But Liv, they dogged Liv the entire time. I did not know what was going on with that.
Well, I mean, there's no redeeming qualities for Liv at this point in time. And, you know, even for Logan, not get into that later, but just as far as the other heels of the show, they had some kind of quality to them. Like, you know, it just seemed like Liv was just, I mean, she killed it. Don't get me wrong, but as far as, I don't know, it's weird. She just didn't have any redeeming quality. She was just there. She injured Mommy. She just used heel tactics, and she just got her way, you know? Just on a revenge tour, just mowing through people. But no, nobody gave a shit about her. Like, they were just like,
Wait a minute, hold on.
What?
Are you saying that it sounds like you agree with them?
Man.
Oh, man, dude. I think Liv is great. I think Liv is amazing.
As far as a wrestler, yeah. But kayfabe, she's shit. Kayfabe,
Dude,
she is shit. She is dog shit.
You don't think she's good on the mic?
No, she's fat. Again, kayfabe, she's good. I mean, kayfabe, she's dog shit.
Okay.
Right? She's talented. She's good on the mic, but she is legitimately the lowest of the low. Like, you out here sleeping with people's mans. You out here just doing wild shit to get your way. You're doing dirt. You're being dirty.
Fair enough. And you know what? Corey Graves might have a problem with her because I'm pretty sure that
He might.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Corey Graves' ex did some stuff when, or like did some sly shit when it turned out he was cheating on her with Carmella. So I'm pretty sure I remember some Twitter posts and some other sly shit that I heard about that she did to kind of like get back at him. So that would make sense if he has issue with vindictive bitches. But either way, the finish, very controversial here. The finish,
and that's what I was gonna get into. I was like, what? Why? If you're gonna play it off as Dom doing Dom stuff, or you know, turning with Liv, play that off. Why? Oh, you know, he looks so heartbroken that he helped Liv win the fucking title and shit.
So here's the thing. There's a lot of kayfabe shit going on here, right? Like, and I want to talk about it. Judgment Day was not in Saudi Arabia. If I'm not mistaken, you didn't see them at all. So, Dom showed up. And Dom doesn't tell Judgment Day what he's doing. That's been proven. So Dom shows up, confronts Liv during the pre-show, and Liv goes, "What are you doing here?" And then he just he looks her up and down the same way that she looked him up and down the first time that she ran into him after she took out Rhea Ripley. It was the same kind of look up and down, or look down and up. So like, that's mirroring. And I know that I might be going crazy, but like, and I know that I'm a big conspiracy theorist when it comes to this stuff, but all that's mirroring. So like, I still think that it's going to be revealed that Liv takes Dom away from Mommy. I think that's going to happen. But there's another theory that I also came up with while I was watching this, and that is that Rhea sent Dom to Saudi Arabia to screw over Becky so that they would be able to have a match at SummerSlam. Because now that Liv took that away from Rhea wants to ensure that she can take everything away from Liv. And Rhea said she's coming for blood when she comes back. So that's just another theory I came up with, but
that's some backdoor shit. If it's playing out like that, good storytelling.
Because here's the thing. Well, here's the thing. If I'm Dom, I know that Becky isn't going to cheat. Like, I know they played Dom off like an idiot, but he's not as dumb as, like, and even in kayfabe land, he's not as dumb as people say he is. Like, he knew that Becky wasn't going to cheat. He knew that Becky was going to be distracted by it. And then he went and distracted the ref just right when he saw Liv starting to give up or get up and come to her senses. And then Liv takes advantage, does the DDT, and then does the Oblivion. 1, 2, 3, new champion. I just think it's all a little too coincidental.
A little bit. Just a little bit. It's weird. Like the way he slid, the way he slid up from the fucking crown, he was just like, man, it's almost as bad as the Bloodline and the Hoods. All right, why are you sliding up from out of nowhere?
Yo,
there's Dom. What's Dom doing here? Why was he here? We don't know.
I will say Becky's face said 1,000 words, dude.
It did.
Like,
Ooh.
like she was literally about to win the match. Let's just call it what it is. She had Liv in the disarmor, and as soon as she saw Dom, she was like, "What in the hell are you doing here?" And then Liv was able to get the the rebound or reverse off the distraction. So, but either way, I think the match itself, even the ending, was good, and the reason is it sets us up a clear path to SummerSlam because no one, and I mean no one, is taking that title from Liv until Rhea gets back from SummerSlam. And I'll tell you this right now, unless they have a bigger plan from SummerSlam, Rhea is going to squash Liv at SummerSlam. It will be a squash. It will not be a match. It will be a squash. Believe you me.
I can see that. I can honestly see that. Now, let me ask you this. So, rematch clause, Becky's planning on taking it. Does Dom show up to that one? Because my thing is, if Dom shows up, Becky might legit murder him.
I think she'll attack him.
He's definitely taking the chair shot.
Oh yeah, I think she'll attack him, and I think. I don't know. What do you think? I think probably. I mean, because I think that they're going to build Liv as she can't do it on her own. So if Becky gets her match tomorrow, then Liv is going to have to cheat in some way to win. That's how they're going to build her.
That's fair. But my question is, though, if Dom comes out, what does this mean, man? Like, what does that mean? Does that mean he's with Liv and just playing, oh, I made a mistake. I threw a chair. I wanted Becky to win. Oh, shoot. Darn.
If that is actually what's happening and Dom is with Liv, if that's what's happening, they're keeping that a secret until either right before SummerSlam or they're going to keep it a secret until SummerSlam and then Liv will beat Rhea with Dom's help. And then the story will continue. It's going to be one of those two things, if that's the situation. But they're going to keep it a secret until around SummerSlam.
And see, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking they're going to keep it a secret until Liv versus Rhea, and then he helps Liv win. And it's going to be, the big reveal. And then Rhea's going to kill both of them religiously.
Yep, and the thing is, like, fans, everybody watching, be sure to be on the lookout for little subtle hints. I promise you, there are going to be little subtle hints from now all the way until SummerSlam. Rob Fee is really good at it. I mean, you can see with the Uncle Howdy stuff. We do get a QR code tonight. It takes us to a video, takes us to, it's a web page that goes to a video that and halfway down it says, I see you found my diary, all that good stuff. So, yeah, absolutely. So again, like I said, good match. This is going to take us into our next match. Sami Zayn versus Big Bronson Reed versus Chad Gable with Otis. I know you don't. I know that you do not even want to go through this.
Of positivity.
But we're going to go through it. Again, I did only big things that happened, but because it was a triple threat, there was a lot of big things that happened.
No. Let's go for it. Let's go.
So, first thing, Maxine, Otis, and Chad walk out of the arena. Chad sends Maxine to the back, and as him and Otis walk to the ring, he tells Otis to stick to the plan. First big match of the night is Bronson Reed is going to hit a Uranagi on Sami Zayn while holding, he hits the Uranagi on Sami into Chad Gable while holding Chad Gable in a reverse DDT position. Shit was wild.
Fucking disgusting. Like, what?
I say the setup was a little sloppy, but the fact that he was still able to pull it off, amazing.
He hit that shit. Like, what? And they want to keep the belt on power and positivity, but you got that in your back pocket. What? All right, continue. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So another good part. Chad is going to try to pull Sami off the apron at one point, but the apron accidentally comes up, and Sami slides in between the apron in the ring, and Chad quickly modifies what he was doing, throws the apron over Sami, turns it into clubbing blows. I just thought that was good ring awareness on Chad. He could have gotten Sami from under the apron or whatever, but instead he decided to just go with it and made it look natural. But don't get it twisted, it was an accident.
Yeah.
So Sami's going to transition a top rope maneuver. I think it was like a white noise position, or maybe even a Samoan drop into a power bomb to Reed, which I thought was pretty dope. Anytime a big man gets power bombed from the top like that, it's a cause for a mention. You know what I mean? Craziness. So Bronson Reed hits a power bomb on Chad while Chad is superplexing Sami. Huge move. Bronson is then going to go for a moonsault to Sami, and he misses the moonsault. And then Bronson, when Bronson lands on his stomach, he rolls over, and then Chad hits his moonsault.
Yeah. If Bronson would have hit that, I would have shit myself.
Well, you know, Ivar does a moonsault.
I know he does, but I feel like Bronson's just a little bit heavier and thicker. Like, we've seen Ivar do wild shit all the time, and we rarely see Bronson Reed do that consistently.
I think he did that as a nod to Ivar as well.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Goddamn, if he would have hit that shit, the crowd would have lost their shit.
Well, him and Ivar had a lot of battles, so, but yeah, that was the first time I ever saw him do a moonsault. It was crazy. That, and you're right, he is a little bit bigger than Ivar. That is a damn doom salt. That's a doom salt.
That is a doom salt. That is a doom salt from hell. Motherfucker.
So Sami's gonna hit the blue thunder bomb on Big Bronson Reed on his fourth attempt. He tried 3 times previously and could not hit it. Took a little bit extra momentum.
The section was like,
Bronson Reed's gonna hit a dual Samoan drop to both men stacked on top of him, and he's gonna follow it up with a suicide dive. Like, Bronson was doing crazy things in this match.
He showed the hell out. That's why I was thinking, God damn, come on.
I say he deserved it, man. And the thing is so in the next part is like Bronson's gonna miss the tsunami. Sami goes for the haluva kick. He gets intercepted by Gable, who attempts to do a triple German, but that gets reversed by Sami, who does his own triple German. But when Sami gets to German number 2, Bronson's going to come up, try to pick up both men, but then Chad is going to reverse on both men, and Chad Gable is going to do his last German of the 3 on Big Bronson Reed and Sami Zayn at the same time. Another incredible feat of strength.
I respect Chad for that shit. I respect him 100% because that was not easy.
No, I mean, even with the help.
And I ain't saying there was none, but man, shit.
Well, we've seen him deadlift people up. You're right about that.
Yeah. Like,
so Bronson.
I don't know if they needed help him. That's the thing.
Right. I mean, you're probably right. I mean, he can probably. We've seen him like. I think he's deadlifted Ivar before.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, he's deadlifted Ivar.
By the way, Bronson gets thrown to the outside, and Chad pulls the trigger on having Otis get involved. Otis takes out Bronson without even hesitating, pretty much, and then Chad throws Sami out there and tells Otis to do the same thing, but Otis refuses to attack him. Chad will get out there and push and slap Otis and tell him to wake up. and Otis will finally succumb to the orders and run at Sammy, but he will duck and hit Chad to take Chad out. Sammy realizes what happens. He rolls in the ring, doing that surprised look and then he hits the Helluva Kick on Bronson to retain and remain your IC champion.
Shit, nah. But that was, yo, you can be Sammy for Halloween. That's all I'm saying. That's unreal. Because that's exactly what he does. He's like motherfucker. It's the way it was set up. That's what pissed me off. I was like, okay, another power of positivity. Because he should have been taken out. That should have been it, regardless of what was going on. He just so happened, Bronson Reed just so happens to roll in back in the ring at the same time.
Yep.
In the corner, just setting up for the Helluva. Get the fuck out.
Yep, in kayfabe land, Sami Zayn would have what's called the luck of fools, my friend.
Fuck.
So, again, all men really showed out in this match. Well, Sammy not so much, but Chad and Bronson really showed out in this match. I mean, it's true. It's true. You know, I mean, Sammy's the champ, and he really didn't do anything new. He really didn't.
No, legit. You mentioned the Blue Thunder Bomb, which doesn't work regardless, and then the Helluva Kick. That's it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, Sammy didn't do anything new. He didn't do anything impressive, in my opinion. Chad did some impressive things, and Bronson, in my opinion, showed why he belongs in the title picture.
Bronson showed his ass. I was like, God damn, boy.
Yep.
Yep.
So then we got a few, then we have a segment before our next match. So Jade Bianca and Saxton are in the back, and he asked what the secret to them gelling is, and they said, well, we just got each other's back, and whoever wants some, come get some. It's not everything they said, but that's the gist of it. They were basically talking about how awesome they were. So this is when we see A-Town Down, DIY, Street Profits in the arena to watch the Queen and King of the Ring finals. And again, I just wish that we could have had one tag match. Like, even if they did all the tag matches on the pre-show, that would have been awesome. I would have been fine with that, 100%. But, you know, we had every other belt defended except for those tag belts, and the tag belts deserve to be defended.
Nope, not the World Heavyweight.
Oh, that's right, World Heavyweight. I didn't get either. Thank you. But either way, we're going to get into Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring finals. One hell of a match, my friend.
I ain't gonna lie, the finish had me shook. I was about to call the police and an ambulance.
Dude, I said, had you shook. See, the thing, I watched it late because I was working at the time. So when I saw y'all talking about it in the chat, I was like, yo, what the hell are they talking about? And then I saw it and I said, holy damn. Oh my God. So, yeah. All I'm saying is Lyra didn't deserve to be treated like that. Whoever agreed with that, man, I don't.
He agreed to it. Look, credit to Lyra for taking that, because damn.
I just hope she tensed up her stomach. That's all I'm hoping.
I don't know what the fuck she did.
I would like to see a slow-mo of that spot, because I bet you see her whole body just do this and then come back. Like,
man, there was no, I'm sorry, there was no, like, saving that. She took all, however much Nia weighs, pounds of that. She took all of
there's no amount of ab workout. There ain't no amount of ab workout that's going to help you take that weight. And I'm sorry. And again, it's not insulting Nia. Nia, big girl. Everybody knows it. She knows it. It's fine. But I'm just saying, taking that move is hard. That's tough. It's not quite. It's not quite Yokozuna, but it might as well be akin to it. Like it's a lot of weight to get hit with.
Man, look. I love Yokozuna, but that one that she did, that might have been worse than anything Yoko's done, because that was just, normally she like eases up on it, so it's not. Yeah. Nah, there was no easing up on that. She caught all that ass.
You're right, 100%. And Yoko always caught himself. I never saw where Yoko didn't catch himself.
Yeah.
So,
No.
but either way, we'll get a little bit into this. Nia does the my hole routine, but she didn't say my hole. She was just like, that hurt, but she was grabbing her hole. So I really want to hear her yell my hole again, because it's just so funny, man. It's such a good spot where she lands on the apron and grabs her ass, and she's like, my hole. I'm like, yo, you wild. You wild right now.
So get off the rope and sanitize that bitch real quick.
So the finish is going to be, like we were talking about, Lyra reversing a Samoan drop from the top rope and attempting to powerbomb Nia. And she keeps trying to pull, and then Nia just jumps in the air, hits the Annihilator. And the reason why it's so devastating, right, is that Nia usually lands on the chest. But she landed on Lyra's stomach and did not catch herself.
Did not.
Like, I honestly, I hope Lyra is okay. Like, there's no way she's not actually injured in some way.
I think she's cool. I think she's fine, because if you notice in the interview where she holds it up, like, she looks good, but oh my god.
Hey, if you get hit with smelling salts, you fine. So I don't know. I think she collapsed after that.
well, it was just so much. Like, I saw her shit color. Like, you just see it concave and then it goes back in.
Yep. So I just
get the, that was a finishing one.
Yeah. And the match itself, Nia was treated very well, I think. The match that they built was very good, because any momentum that Lyra built, Nia stopped. And I think that's exactly how it should have been.
That's exactly how it should have been.
Like, Nia was very dominant. There was none of this bullshit of, oh, Nia's a big dumb ogre and now she trips over herself. Nah, Nia came in, beat the shit out of her. Lyra got a couple licks in, but none of it mattered because Nia kept coming back. That's how it should have been. I loved it. Loved that match.
And it's just like she said. She said, "I'm gonna run through," and she ran through it.
Yep. Afterwards,
and literally.
Yep, absolutely. And then afterwards, Triple H is going to come out and give Nia the crown. Jackie gets in to talk to her in the ring. She takes the title, or she takes the, not the title, but the mic, and just says she knows that no one's happy for her, but she's happy for herself. And everyone is about to get way more unhappy because she's going to become our new women's champion. She just might beat Bayley. I can see it happening.
Like I said, I was calling it from a while ago. This is her time. It's her time to shine.
Yep.
Nia's reign of terror. Let's do it. I'm here for it.
Indeed. So we're just going to switch us out to Byron trying to catch up with Becky in the back. Becky is obviously completely irate. She's like, I don't know what's going on with Dom. I don't know what's going on with Liv. I don't know what's going on with Liv and Dom. So Becky kind of threw it out there a little bit. She says, but I have my rematch clause. I'm using it on Monday. We'll see what happens tomorrow, man. Hopefully we do get that match on Raw. I think it'd be great. I think that Liv still goes over. I don't think that Becky gets the title back.
No, she's not getting the title back. That'd be fucking idiotic.
If she got that back, though, that'd be a one hell of a crazy-ass swerve. I will say that.
So, and here's the thing. If she got it back, then what do they do now? Do they just keep swapping the belt back and forth? Because she'll get her claws in, too, and then she's going to match. Boom. Then what?
True.
Because the story has to be that Liv or Rhea comes back and fights Liv for the title, and Dom does whatever.
Well,
that's what it's boiling down to.
So I think what's going to end up happening, something's going to happen with Lyra. I know that for a fact. Mm-hmm. So Lyra and Liv will go out against each other at some point, but I think that this ends with, Liv and Rhea. I don't think there's any other way around that.
Yeah.
But maybe Becky, maybe a triple threat with Becky. Is that what you said?
No. That would ruin it. Hell no. No, I was just saying that they'll probably, if they're gonna take the belt off of Liv, then they would have to go back and forth with the belt.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they would have to do. But yeah, I don't see that. I don't see that.
Fair enough. So I do want to take this quick moment because it's just weighing on my mind. I want to talk about this. WWE should have struck while the iron was hot with Uncle Howdy.
Yep. I wholeheartedly agree.
They're going to start losing support now.
They're already losing support.
Yeah, like
Twitter is just like, all right, well, we're getting bored of this. Just getting old.
Yep.
This was the time to try. This was the time to come out.
And that's the thing. They didn't even tease Chris Jericho this long. And that's the thing, like...
Chris Jericho,
yeah, because they did all the stuff with him, too. Like, hiding messages and stuff. Yeah, they did that with Chris Jericho twice.
Yeah.
And
God, I forgot about that. Oh, my God.
And the thing is like... Dude, it's been 2 months. It's been 2 months, and now we know that you're not debuting them at Clash of the Castle. Now we know you're waiting until SummerSlam, and I'm telling you right now, like, it's fantastic. And there are 2 channels that consistently are going through all these QR codes, and that is WrestleDays YT on YouTube. It's WrestleDays. It's WrestleDays YT on Twitter. It's Wrestling Days on YouTube, and then Things You Might Have Missed. On YouTube. Both of them go through the QR codes every week. I've tried to run with them. They have a Twitter army behind them. So I was making some videos. I'm just going to let them do it because I don't have the time or the resources to keep doing it. But the thing is like now we know that it's going to be probably 2 more months of these QR codes, which is, what's that? It's 2 a week. So it's 16 more QR codes, maybe 17. Maybe more if they do it on NXT.
I know they're feeling the heat behind this. I don't think they do that. I think they drop somebody soon.
They need to.
I think they drop somebody soon. They're legit losing their interest. People are losing their interest.
Because not only are people getting tired of the QR codes, but now people know who's in the group. Like, don't get me wrong, we're wrong about something. It's not gonna be Joe Gacy, Dexter Lumis, Nikki Cross, Alexa Bliss, and Uncle Howdy, well, and Eric Rowan. That's 6 people. One of those people aren't gonna be there, and then there's going to be a person that we haven't figured out yet. That's how it's gonna go. There's gonna be a surprise person. But here's the thing: we know most of the group, and now if you wait 2 months to bring them in, like it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense, man. Like, I don't know. It's just frustrating to me. Like, I hope that they can do something to keep the iron hot or something, but I don't know. We'll see. That's all I got to say about it. We'll see.
I don't know. You had QR codes so long. They have videos. They have images. We did Twitch streams of shit. Man, drop somebody. Somebody come out. Somebody come out tomorrow. Somebody come out Friday. Somebody come out next Monday. Somebody come out next Friday. Somebody come out next Monday. The group forms that Friday or whatever. Boom. They appear at Clash of the or whatever PLE is next. Do something like
Clash of the Castle's next. We just dropped all our followers, by the way.
Did the stream crash?
The stream crashed.
Damn.
Which is all right. I mean, anybody who's still watching will come back. Yeah. I mean, it looks like we're not going at all right now.
There we go. We're back. Five people.
Oh, we're back to 5? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Very good. I understand, because, like, I don't know what happened there, but, yeah, I apologize, y'all. That was kind of crazy. We just lost. We lost for a second, so we're trying to bring it back up now, or it is back up now. Let's go ahead and continue. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and continue to King of the Ring now. Is that all right?
Yep.
All right, so we'll hit the King of the Ring match. Gunther versus Randy Orton, King of the Ring finals. This was a really, really good match, G. They did just a wonderful job. 2 men that have not met in the ring before. Both extreme professionals. Both know how to put on an extremely good match. Very, very impressed by them.
and just it felt like new school versus old school, but it didn't feel like old school was just kind of chugging along. It felt real. Like this felt like, holy shit, this is the match we need. This was the match that we didn't know we needed. Put it like that. Randy Orton versus Gunther. Fucking hell.
I think we're still offline. Do you have us running right now?
Yeah, I see us running.
Okay. I say my Twitch itself says we're offline. There's something happened with Twitch. I don't know what it was, but I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep going. So yeah, it's like we were saying, just great match. Put in their work. I loved every second of it. The beginning of the match, they were really just feeling each other out, getting the crowd hyped up. The crowd was firmly behind Randy Orton and firmly not behind Gunther.
Yep.
Randy's going to go for the RKO early. He's going to end up tweaking his back, and this gives Gunther another area to work besides the left leg. Something interesting about this match is that Gunther didn't work the left leg until he had to. Till the very end, which just tells you more about Gunther and how he does what he does and everything. So Gunther is going to let's see. At one point, Gunther's going to hit a splash from the top rope. Orton's going to kick out. Gunther goes for a second splash, and Randy moves out of the way. Gunther rolls through and turns around into an RKO. But when Randy goes to capitalize, Gunther's going to roll out of the ring. So he did that twice. When Gunther got hurt, he rolled out of the ring.
And I was going to point that out because this motherfucker has so much ring intelligence. It doesn't make any sense to just be like, oh no, roll. Like, this shit hyped up everybody. Everybody was like, oh. Man, I need Gunther and Randy Orton every night. Or something of that caliber.
Yeah, I agree. They're absolutely fantastic. And so, where are we at in your notes? I'm sorry, Twitch was still being weird. Randy's gonna proceed to hit his patented back body drops on the announcer's table after the as the match is going on. Randy's going to start finding it hard to move when he gets back into the ring after these back body drops and their tussle on the outside. This is when Gunther's going to start working the leg now. So Gunther is going to work Randy in a half Boston Crab for a good while, and when Randy finally forces him to break it, he then RKOs him for a near fall. And after Randy Orton sets up, Gunther will grab him in a crucifix pin for the win. So Randy's shoulders weren't pinned and the ref was in a bad position.
You think maybe he was in a bad position. Maybe he was, because it looked blatant. Like, okay, his shoulders are. Why are you still counting? I saw that not from his point of view, but damn near close enough to where it's like angled. His shoulders are up. I need to stop. And he just.
Yeah. It's like we were talking about before, which is that finish protects Randy. Now, Randy didn't need protection in this finish, but I do wonder if it was intentional. I do wonder if it's a work. I do not know. I think that it was an accident. I honestly, personally think that it was the first time Gunther tried something like that, at least in front of the WWE crowd, and I think that maybe Randy's knee was actually hurt a little bit. Maybe I don't know. It's too hard to tell if that was a work or if that was an accident. Either way, I think it's going to play in a little bit to the future. But Triple H did say that the decision is the decision.
Yeah, there's no take backsies on this one. And that's why I was going to bring up. I think this point, because Randy and Gunther are too professional to have this kind of a major match. As I was saying earlier, just like even if Gunther may have messed up on the pin, which I don't see how, Randy would have sold for that, unless he was in that much pain to where he couldn't take the pin, which again, possible, but I feel like Gunther would have found another way to pin him if that was the case. They could have worked around that. So that's why I'm thinking it's a ploy. This is a work. They just want to have another match, keep Randy safe. You know, he didn't lose, but he didn't win, in a sense.
Yeah.
So it gives Bill for another fight. So if Gunther wins the belt, we got a Randy versus Gunther match somewhere down the line.
Do you think Randy is going to get one more championship run before his career ends?
Man, I want to say yeah, but it won't be. It will not be a long one. It would be short, quick, to the point. Like, hey, congratulations on however many championships you got. This is your last one, because I mean, he still has the crowd behind him. He's gonna always have the crowd behind him, like crazily. But I think he'll get one more in.
What do you think about him beating Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam? What do you think about heel Orton coming out? Because the thing is Cody isn't God. He can still lose. You know what I mean?
And see, that makes me think, because if it's heel Orton, it'll be longer than I think. Because they're gonna want to run with that.
Yeah.
We haven't had pure, unhinged, kicking motherfuckers in the face Randy in a long time.
Just like evil Orton, yeah.
Yeah.
You have like the matches you could do with that too. I mean, KO, AJ Styles again, Shinsuke Nakamura. You have a really good long list of people that could go against Orton. And yes, Cody could do it too. But I think that would be good to see Orton hold that title. Now, again, obviously there's a bigger picture, and we want to do Rock Cody and Rock Roman 2 and all this, or Rock Roman 3, and all this bullshit, but. Or not Rock Roman, but Cody Roman 3. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe if he loses the title and then gains it back in Survivor Series, I'd be cool with that.
See, what if Randy takes the title from Cody and then Roman comes back and that's who Randy loses the title to?
Oh, so then he never beat Cody.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah, I think realistically the only way that Randy gets another title run is he's gonna have to go to Raw.
Yeah.
Because like the championships are still different, and outside of the land of kayfabe, SmackDown is the title that has the major storyline, and then Raw is the title that can actually change hands multiple times. So I think that Randy would have to go to Raw to actually get the title, in my opinion. So moving on, Triple H is going to be in the ring to present the crown to Gunther. Saxton asks how it feels to be king, and Gunther replies with thanking the crowd for their "you deserve it" chant. But what he does or does not deserve is not their business.
That had me barely laughing. I was like, God damn.
No, the only reason you like that, G, is because that's some shit you would say. If you were being a heel, you'd be like, yo, that ain't your business. Why I deserve ain't your business.
What I deserve, ain't none of your damn business. I felt that in my chest. I was like, yes, Gunther, let these people know.
Oh my God. So he goes on to say that that today the apex predator became the prey for the ring general. He says that he has become the king of the ring, and at SummerSlam he will become champion. He might damn well.
I think he will. Fuck it. Do it. Pull the trigger. Everybody wants it. Pull the trigger.
He brought so much prestige to the IC belt. WWE might be hardcore looking at him and being like, bro, bring that prestige to the title. Yeah. WWE's title, like, do that to me!
No, but for real though, the IC belt it was up there with the heavyweight belt. Whenever Gunther was putting the belt on the line, everybody was tuned in because the matches were great. They were fantastic. He brought that heat to him. With the no offense to Sami Zayn or offense whatever the fuck you feel, it's nothing now. Like, do we even care about the IC belt except for when it leaves Sami?
I mean,
yeah. See, that's no. Still nobody care about this shit.
Let's say we want to see who's actually going to end up beating Sammy. You're right. He's not doing anything with that belt. That belt has no prestige whatsoever.
No, Gunther held that shit with pride. He walked around with it. You knew he was the champion. The slick back hair, even though motherfucker had a point. Sheamus had a point. Kind of had Hitler vibes, whatever. He held it. He held it well too.
Yep, I mean you're right. So, damn, I don't remember Sheamus saying that. Just damn. But you're right though. It does have those vibes.
It has Hitler vibes. Shit.
So we're gonna move over to our next segment with Triple H. He's in the back with Kayla Braxton, and she asks him about this breaking news that he said that he had to give. And he says that his breaking news is that Drew McIntyre is now cleared to step back into the ring, and that Damian Priest is a man of his word and will be taking on Drew McIntyre June 15th at Clash at the motherfucking castle. Clash at the Castle.
Ooh. Jesus Christ. Clash of the Clans?
No, Clash at the Cancel is what I was going to say. Clash of the Clans? Yo, what the Oh man.
That's a mobile game, relax.
That's funny.
No, but so we're gonna have CM Punk ruin another championship for Drew McIntyre, huh?
Probably, because we are 100% doing CM Punk and Drew at SummerSlam. There's no way around that.
Yeah. So CM Punk ruins it for Drew. He loses the belt again.
What if Damian wins and then CM Punk gets the title from Drew? I just broke your brain, didn't I?
Hold on, what the hell did you say?
What if Drew beats Damian and then CM Punk beats Drew?
Well, that means it's a three-way, because you got wait, hold on.
Yeah, it'd be a rematch clause. You're right.
No, because Gunther's on Raw, right?
Yes. Oh, you're right. Gunther won.
Yeah, Gunther won. So that would be a triple. Ooh, hold on.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that. You're right. I forgot about Gunther. They ain't gonna do that. There ain't no way.
No. Hear me out, though. Hear me out.
What if you make it a fatal four-way?
Ooh.
When's the last time we had a fatal four-way for the WWE title?
WWE, you have so many opportunities. You have opportunities with this. Don't fuck it up.
Yeah, I'm tweeting it out. I'm gonna tweet it out. That's wild. I'm gonna tweet out that idea. I'm gonna tag Rob Fee and Triple H in that. That's a crazy idea.
Yo, could you imagine, Nick?
All right.
No, because think about it. When was the last time we had a good fatal four?
It's been a long time.
Like, you get Drew, Damian, CM Punk, and Gunther. Holy hell.
Yep.
What?
Yep. And the thing is Drew becomes champion. So that means Damian gets a rematch clause. CM Punk wiggles his way into it because of his hatred for Drew. So Drew goes to Adam Pearce and says, make it happen. And then Gunther has his shot. He has to have the shot. So then you've got a fatal four-way.
That match. That's all I'm going to say.
No, we don't know what you said because you froze during whatever you said.
Damn. Oh, I said, if this happens and it's not an instant classic, I don't ever want to see it again.
It would be an instant classic. Ain't no way around that. So hopefully that happens. But moving on to the last match, Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes should not have been the main event, in my opinion. Just gonna say that. But I couldn't see the first part of the match. I saw that Abraham Al-Hajij was the special ring announcer for the match, but outside of that, I couldn't see anything until we got to the Cody Cutter on the outside on the announcer's table. Did anything crazy happen?
So you missed damn near the entire match. Like literally, they were in it back and forth. You know, grapple here, grapple there. Cody went for his, how he hit something, then drop down on his back and goes to punch up. Logan blocked that and says, "I'm Logan Paul, bitch." And then gets the advantage, starts working Cody. They go back and forth. After that, they end up outside. Cody gets the advantage. Just a bunch of punches back and forth. Then they get back in the ring and go back outside again. They're working each other. You got, Then you have Cody. I done lost my train of thought.
Well, who was that guy? I saw in the ending of it when they did the review of the matches. There was like a guy that he pulled out from over the barricade. Was that like one of Logan Paul's cronies?
Yeah, that was one of Logan Paul's cronies. Thank you. That's why I was. So he pulls out the crony. The ref comes in, kicks the crony out while Cody, after distracted, Logan Paul goes to another crony that's in the crowd, grabs the brass knucks.
Oh my God! All right.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Michael Cole goes off. You know how JR used to get pissed off at Triple H?
Yeah.
That's how Michael Cole went at Logan Paul.
Motherfucker, damn his soul to hell! Damn him!
So Cody comes back out. Boom. In this ribs. So Logan was working his ribs the entire time, but then he had the breast nuts, worked it, hit him. Michael Cole's going off. He said, "You signed a prenup. You promised everybody you weren't going to use the brass knucks." He said, "You're a loser." So Logan Paul tosses Cody back in the ring. And then Logan goes back and starts to confront Michael. Corey gets in the way, says whatever. He's like, no. You promised everybody you wasn't going to use the damn nuts and you used them.
What the hell? He was really going in?
Oh, yeah, he went off.
Oh my God, I need to figure out how to go back and watch that. It wouldn't let me go into it and watch it.
So after a while, Logan starts to head back towards the ring, but his back is still turned. His back is still turned towards Cody. Cody jumps in, boom, and then they fight outside, and that's when you see the Cody Cutter on the table.
Damn, all right, so the Cody Cutter happens on the table. Damn, was so much to that match I missed. Holy shit.
It was a lot. At one point in time, I missed the part. At one point in time, Logan was outside on the ring because Cody fucked him up. And they were on the 10 count. Cody told the ref, no, we're not doing that. He needs to learn.
Oh yeah. That was after that Cody Cutter. Hell yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the part that I saw. He did the Cody Cutter, and the count out almost happened, and he grabs the ref's hand. He was like, no. He gonna learn today.
He said he needs to learn. I said, God damn. You know what? This wasn't a bad match, though.
It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't. It was, the little part that I saw, I was like, man, that's a pretty good match. But all that stuff added, man, it sounds like it was a fantastic match.
It was good.
Logan Paul's going to hit the one lucky punch, and then he's going to do the splash from the turnbuckle to the announcer's table, which was incredible. It's crazy when he does those. He's the only other person that can jump as high as Montez Ford.
Yep. Maybe Ricochet when he does it.
Oh yeah, Ricochet. Yeah, I forgot about Ricochet. You're right about Ricochet. Ricochet, who will never go to AEW. So Will Ospreay. suck a dick.
Jesus Christ.
So
Feel some type of way, huh?
No, I actually don't have any kind of issues with Will Ospreay. I'm just trying to be funny. Will Ospreay is probably one of the best wrestlers alive today. Or at least that's what they say. I've never seen him wrestle a match, but he doesn't draw any money. But either way, so Logan Paul, after all of this, he's going to get the frog splash in the ring when he gets Cody back into it for a near fall. Logan's going to whip Cody into the ref, and then he's going to inadvertently hit a splash on the ref. After this, Cody hits the deal breaker. There's no ref to count it. Cody tries to get the ref up, and he receives a low blow from Logan Paul, who will then put the brass knucks on. He will get ready to hit Cody with them, but Hajij, the special ring announcer, is going to grab Logan's foot. Logan goes, "Who the hell are you?" And then he turns around. Cody sees the brass knucks coming. He will catch the brass knucks, hit the triple crossroads. The ref will get up. 1, 2, 3. Cody retains your WWE Undisputed Championship.
Wait, did we talk about the vertebreaker?
Yeah, vertebreaker. That's why I called the deal breaker. That's my bad.
Oh, the deal. Gotcha. No, that shit was insane. I thought he broke Logan Paul's neck. His shit disappeared, yo. Because he legit had him, and then I saw his head, and then I didn't see it. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I didn't know what that move was called, so the vertebreaker makes more sense than the deal breaker.
Yeah.
So.
Dude, what the fuck? They said that move's been banned so long.
Oh, had it been?
Yeah, they said it's been banned for so long. Because that's dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, if you mess that move up, you're done. You're absolutely done. So, and there's no way to truly save yourself from that move. So. No,
but they worked the hell out of it though. That was a good ass spot right there.
Indeed.
Good job on Logan for that.
So that was it, man. That was King and Queen of the Ring. If you don't have any news, man, that's all we got. We will be back on Thursday. You got some news, man? You got anything hype?
So Becky Lynch, apparently her contract's up this week. Waiting on a re-sign.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere.
I know she ain't, but the fans are speculating that's why they took the title off of her, and I'm like, nah, I think they're just trying to progress the story.
I say fans, nah, they don't know what they don't know what they're talking about. They really don't know what they're talking about. But you
should just be like, yeah, it's real.
Yeah, Becky's gonna stay because Seth is gonna stay, and there ain't no way. There's just no way that she's leaving it ain't gonna happen. It's just like Drew McIntyre, ain't gonna happen. Either way, you got anything else?
Nope, that is all.
Heard that. Well, my friends, it is that time of the evening. We will be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. to review Raw. And if you want good news, and if you want good reviews, you come here to It's All a Work. Yeah, whoever brought those 500 or 600 people those last couple podcasts we did, please bring them back. We'd love to see them again. Snap into a podcast.
Yeah, they ain't coming back now. All right, we out, ladies and gents.